Hey guys, and welcome back to Deku Tarot and to your weekly tarot reading and astrology for April 27th through May 2nd of 2020. Last week of April, we're in Taurus season. I have my George Costanza candle here, my Lamb of God Costanza here that I got for my birthday. 2020, it was supposed to be the summer of George. So I put that up here just for the astrology half. I'll probably take it away when we get into the readings just because I don't want to waste any bit of this. I love this. And I did get it for my birthday this past week. So happy birthday to all Tauruses celebrating as well. Let's get into your astrology here. If you haven't, do make sure to subscribe. Do make sure to share the videos if you enjoyed it. And check out your readings for your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus. If you want to book a private reading, all my info is below. And I am taking 20% off during this pandemic time. And I'll talk a little bit about the astrology analysis through Truly Divine and how you can get 30% off at the end, okay? So let's get into this here with the astrology, all right? Monday, April 27th, we're starting off the week with the moon in Cancer. You also have Mercury moving into Taurus, which is pretty big here. So that's going to bring about a lot more prudent, methodical, practical thinking and execution. We're going to be a lot more tenacious, unlikely to change our mind and where we're directing our energy at this time. We're going to be taking our time to establish conclusions and judgments with Mercury in Taurus because it does bring up this more dogmaticism, this slow, silent processes that are going to be a lot more common in terms of making a decision, changing direction, in terms of, again, where we're directing our energy in general here. So judgments formed during this time will probably end up sticking and not changing. On Tuesday, April 28th, we have a couple of things here, mostly small stuff until Wednesday. Sun in Taurus sextiling the moon in Cancer, bringing up equality and ability to deal well with all. We're going to be feeling at home and looking towards friends and family for any support or help at this time. We also have Mercury in Taurus squaring Saturn in Aquarius, bringing up some more quarrelsome, greedy, and suspicious energies. Wednesday, April 29th, which is going to be pretty big here, we do have Saturn retrograding beginning on Capricorn. I feel like I said that super weird. Saturn retrograde begins on Capricorn. All right. I feel like you can't say it right anyway. Anyways, delays resulting in your long-term plans. Fear of failure might come up here, and this more self-deprecation, provoking a lot of self-punishment. So watch out for that while Saturn's retrograding in Capricorn at this time. I'm not sure exactly when that ends. For some reason, I didn't write it down. I do apologize. So let's move on now here. We also have the moon in Cancer on that same day, opposite Pluto in Capricorn, bringing up more one-sided views of emotions, feeling dejected, and having more addictions to pleasure and self-indulgence as a reaction. We also have the moon in Leo opposite Saturn and Aquarius on this day, bringing again this dissatisfied, introverted, more depressed, and low energy due to perceived restrictions here. So Wednesday could be a little bit Thursday, April 30th, we have the moon in Leo squaring Mercury in Taurus here, so spiritual gifts are going to be in focus here, and we're going to be less superficial and hasty. We also have the moon in Leo squaring Uranus in Taurus, which is going to bring up eccentric, headstrong, capricious, intense energy here. Could also bring up some derailments of relationships, so watch out for that. We also have Mercury in Taurus conjuncting Uranus in Taurus, so both of them being in Taurus, it's going to make us more progressive, unconventional, creative, inventive, and intuitive here. It's going to bring up this more adaptability and agile mindset, which is interesting for all this Taurus energy, but Uranus and Taurus really brings in that opposite again, adaptable, non-traditional energy. So we're going to be ignoring the traditional here. And that's pretty much all the big stuff going on this week in terms of astrology. So from here forward, we're going to be talking the tarot for the week, all right? All right, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's look at your week ahead with the Tarot Muka. And we're going to see here. Oh, we are in a thunderstorm. It's super gray, and it has been raining and thunderstorming all day here. So you might hear some thunder in the background. Just to start this off with a little funny story, I celebrated my birthday last week. My mom sent me a package with some gifts, and in it was this cloth. Now, it looks like a normal cloth, maybe for tarot. She told me that she actually stole it from Guy Fieri's restaurant. So I have a stolen Flavortown napkin now that I'm supposed to use as a tarot Tarot wrap. So, let's go to Flavor Town here with this reading. All right, let's see. It's looking really good so far, though. Oh, love. One more here. This is interesting. This guy keeps coming out this week. We have a couple cards that are repeating and have been, in a lot of readings here. But let's start off with your theme. Your general focus and theme for the week here is the Queen of Pentacles. Very Taurian energy, just earth sign energy, very grounded, not so much maternal, I don't know if that's the right word here, but she's all about manifesting, and she takes her time. She doesn't worry about how long it's going to take for something to happen. She trusts, she knows that the effort that she puts in, the time that she puts into manifesting, whatever seed she's planted will come into harvest, come into bloom here, and she's experiencing that. She's kind of just sitting, relaxing, chilling. She doesn't have to worry about much. So your focus this week is to experience the fruits of your labor, to know that everything is continuing to come in, to have faith and security in the material, have faith and security in Mother Earth, in this wonderful fixed earth energy right now, that it is going to continue to bring you sustenance and wealth. You're feeling just really abundant and in all those wonderful earthy ways. And you're feeling, this week, how you're feeling in your spiritual and emotional here is the Ace of Cups. And that is beautiful. We're feeling a lot of love. We might be wanting to show people that we care for them. We might feel like we have a huge cup to give of love to the world. Just overall, we're feeling rejuvenated and loved in the spirit. We're also experiencing possibly a lot of love and maybe some really amazing offers in terms of that. We could be also falling in love again for some of you, and that's what is really painting our week here. But there's a lot of joy, happiness, and emotional bliss and blessings this week. This is beautiful. It feels like Spirit's on our side and just rejuvenating our spirit. So connect and be open in the heart. Have an open-heartedness to love, happiness, and joy coming in, and be open with others and how you communicate in these ways. Also, there's a lot of spiritual awakening growth there, because it is in the spiritual. So there's a lot of awakening. Pay attention to messages, maybe even birds. But there's a lot to be grown there, and there's a lot, again, in terms of, your spirit growing, your spirit feeling fulfilled and emotionally connected. So connect with your higher self even at this time. It's a very, very beautiful time. 10 of Cups is work. I mean, this is amazing. So when I was shuffling, I saw this and this, and I was like, if both those come out, I'm gonna die. This is too beautiful. And they both came out. 10 of Cups here. This is gorgeous, guys. What we're feeling at work or in terms of our career is a lot of love. We love what we're doing. We love what we've been creating. We've reached a pinnacle where we can feel really emotionally proud and fulfilled, content with it. We're also maybe experiencing some people around us, family, friends, loved ones, or those at work here, really, giving us applause and saying, I love what you do. We're finding a community through what we're doing, and a lot of, again, emotional fulfillment and contentment there. This is just like celebratory, a big yes, getting to the state of emotional happiness is being attained within a work situation, which is so important to water signs. Well, to any sign, but I find water and earth need that a more emotional connection. And you too, Cancer, like you need to be feeling like you're creating something that you really love and that you're putting a lot of energy, effort into. You have to nurture this, and you're feeling so happy and blissful that it's like coming right back at you times 10. It's amazing. So, I mean, like we have the Ace of Cups and you're feeling, and then all the way at the end, 10 of Cups, we have a full circle here of cups, and we got more cups in here that are also very good. Love and relationship here is 3 of Cups, which is celebration, happiness. Maybe we're, introducing a new partner to friends. Maybe we're just having a real wonderful, flirty, happy, playful energy here in terms of a relationship this week. It's a lot of fun. We're having a good time together. We also need to make sure that we're making time for fun, jokes, good times, not so much a serious energy this week in terms of love. There's a lot of abundance, love, and Venusian love to be had here. We see the Empress, which is my card for Taurus, and also, we see that big Venusian symbol, And we're in the, fixed earth Venusian season here, where everything is about, how do we connect to Mother Earth more? How do we get more grounded? What's going to make us feel more comfortable, happy, homey? How can we fix up our material and our prosperity, our abundance? And there's an abundance of love and also physical love when she shows up. There's a lot of attraction between you and maybe somebody else. For some of you, you could be having a woman come in who is just your perfect woman. Like, you're just like, oh my God, like I can't even believe I get to be with you. I love you. There's just this real sense of feminine goddess energy here and just celebration to love this week. There's just such a beautiful, sensual, happy, playful, sexy, fun vibe, and I'm loving it. So whatever your situation is, get into this more fun, sensual spirit that you have this week. You're also, again, coming across that way, very attractive, playful, flirty, fun. You're breaking hearts this week. And your guidance here is a card that showed up many times, and I'm not surprised to see here, is the Hierophant, the traditional card of Taurus. Of course, like I just said, I see the Empress as that, but again, that just shows that this week there's a real Taurian energy to you and to how your week is flowing. The Hierophant talks about more traditional matters, taking things slower, taking your time, looking at the knowledge that you have, looking into it more in that kind of way, really saying, what have I been through? What have I experienced that can help me now? The Hierophant relies on his own internal knowledge, his experience, and what you can learn traditionally, maybe even at school, etc., or from a wise elder leader. It's going by the book. It's, also knowing that you have the keys here. He's very spiritual and says that, if you ground yourself in your own spirit, in your own energy, you can find your way through this and know what's best. Okay, turns away from all the other worldly concerns and focuses on that basic, trusted, grounded Taurian knowledge and spiritual knowledge. So really, really wonderful messages for you guys this week. Let's pull one Romance Angel card from the Doreen Virtue deck. Ooh. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive faith and thinking will bring you romance. You have to stay positive. And again, there's a lot of positive energy here. Where is this? Why aren't we getting this? There we go. Passion. I was like, why can't I grab you? Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. There's a lot of passion again for you guys with 3 of Cups and the Empress, 10 of Cups, Ace of Cups. There's a lot of love and passion for you guys this week, and you're definitely feeling it. Allow yourself to communicate and experience that with your loved one, with your partner, okay? It's really beautiful. Let's pull a Lynn V. Andrews. I almost just combined her whole name there. Oracle card from the Power deck. Ooh, what's coming out right here? Balance. All right. The structure of your daily spiritual life must be built on a strong foundation in the physical world. Like a pillar of selected shaman stones, balance carefully on one another. Take care of your body through diet and exercise. Express your strength in acts of power and bring a greater awareness to the exchange of money. Protect and nourish your family and express your integrity by bringing balance into society and nature. Then you will be prepared in the physical for higher spiritual learning. Your being is like a spirit lodge, the foundation of which is rooted in physical manifestation, strong against the storms along the trail to higher consciousness. To take power, make your spirit available. Take your power and bring your physical and spiritual natures into balance. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, my lovely Cancers. Have a wonderful and blessed week. And thank you guys so much for all of your support. Do make sure to subscribe, share the video. If you want to book a private reading, guys, all of that information is always right below in my description box. And again, I'm taking 20% off of all of my readings right now, just to help out during this whole pandemic global situation. Do check out Truly Divine. They are an incredible astrology and numerology service. They do analysis just for yourself, for your life path number. They also do compatibility analysis for numerology as well as astrology. And the astrology one was just like, I mean, they were both incredible, but I'm I still am going back and reading it. I started rereading my own astrology analysis this past week again, and it's just incredible. So do check them out, guys. You can get 30% off with my code DQ30. You can use it as many times as you want. You don't just have to use it once. You can give it to as many friends. They can use it. So do take advantage of that. They are the best astrology and numerology analysis system I have ever used, and I get readings and I've had analysis done by people in person for astrology and numerology, and they just blow them all out of the water. So definitely check out their services. I'm really impressed by them, and I'm really happy I get to work with them. So check that out, guys. Make sure to subscribe, and have a wonderful and blessed week. Alrighty. Namaste.